You join me then today, Thursday 23rd of Feb, and I've got 2 nights booked tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Wednesday the 23rd, tomorrow Thursday night, Friday night, back home Saturday morning, going down to Orchard Place Farm Fisheries. Booked in on Lake 4, so hopefully I can get my first tug on my rod up here in Kent. And if you are watching this on YouTube, chances are that I did catch something. So anyway, I wait with great anticipation on what unfolds over the next 2 days. Cheers. Here we are then. Orchard Lake, Orchard Farm Place, Lake 4. Just got here about 4:30. It's been 15 degrees today all day. That's incredible considering the temperatures that we've had. And I'm going to go over in that far corner. Just see a ripple behind the reeds where a bit of the wind is trickling in. There's no one over there, so that's where I'm headed. Whoa, am I excited or what? That's Lake 3 there, if you're interested. But this, my friends, is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I'm very, very happy to be here. The day tickets have left, meaning that there's just me and one other on the lake. He's had a 23. I've got a lot of water in front of me. Bit of wildlife. Feels like I'm a million miles away from civilization, which is exactly what I need at the moment. Got a lot of water. I'm going to do a rod right up the channel between the islands. Can you pick up the islands there? Rod up between the islands. I'm going to put a rod on just off tight to that island. I'm going to fish an open water rod. I'm going to do something different on each. I'm going to start boilie, double bottom bait, Richworth Salmon Supreme. I'm going to do little PVA bag and a yellow pop-up close to the island. And I'm going to do maggot clip rig in the open water. So I'm going to get set up before I lose the light. Cheers. Right, we're here, we're fishing, 3 rods out. It's gone very cold, clear. Cold, clear, but it's peaceful. I'm loving it. It took me ages to get set up. First time I fished properly for, well, overnight for 6 months plus. So I'm dead happy. I'm just going to chill out, have some food, and I hope get a couple of screamers. Right, well, it's 5:30 on Friday morning. It's been an uneventful night. Went really cold. Not sure if you can see my breath. It's pretty cold. Certainly not the 8 degrees in the night that they'd forecast. Very still. I've stuck with my tactics. Between the island with boilies, stringer, just a few scattered baits, a small PVA bag with a small pop-up just off the island, and just in a little bit of open water, a maggot ball. I take heart in the fact that both the fish yesterday that came out, that I heard about, came out in the day, in the morning. So I've had a refresh of the rods. Should start to get light in about half an hour, so he's hoping for a bit of a result. Well, that's my view this morning. Not bad. Better than the M25 motorway. Come on, rods. You know you want to. Well, it's gone 8 o'clock now. About an hour ago, I had a fairly slow up and down of the bobbin only an inch or so on the middle rod. She's got milky toffee pop up just off the island with a little bag of pellets, and I didn't see it as I spun round about 5 minutes ago. There was a large ripple, looking like a fish may have head and shouldered over there. There's another guy turned up, setting up. 8 pegs on this lake, 2 on either side. I'm praying that I get a bit of action. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then something did happen. Stay tuned. Well, about a minute after I put the camera down the last time, left hand rod between the islands, snowman rig, off it went. Let's get her out and woohoo! Get in. There we go. I haven't weighed it because I don't really care, to be honest. After 6 months without catching a carp, to me that weight is irrelevant. Look at that, perfect condition mirror. Oh, so stoked. Let's get her back. Okay, let's just have a look at the rig that did the damage then. 15 pound ESP stiff link with a link loop on the end, perfect knot tied to the rig link. I've got a little sink there on the stiff boom section, all bright knot with some tungsten putty to make the join neat, and also to pull this Kevin Nash barbless fang twister size 8 with a rig ring onto a Richworth Salmon Supreme topped with a whittled down mainline pineapple pop-up, so fish snowman style. A few loose offerings around the baits, and I absolutely love Richworth baits. I haven't had time to make my own, and I love Richworth, so I don't know why more tackle shops don't sell them. Frozen Salmon Supreme or Tutti Frutti, loving it. So let's get them back out and hope for some more action. Alright, well, we had one, so I'm well happy. My first Kent carp, my first Orchard Place farm carp. Not the biggest fish in the lake, but don't really care. I'm going to go home happy now, whatever happens in the next 24 hours that I've got left. Caught it just there, where in that gap between those two trees as we look up, and as a result I've switched now. I've got rid of the maggot rod that I was fishing, and I've put the same rig, Salmon Supreme, pineapple cut down, all fish, all the same rig as you just saw. Probably 6 foot, 4 to 6 foot off that island with another scattering of 20 baits. You got to go with the method that's working, I suppose. I have left the right hand rod on just a milky toffee pop up just off that island, but we'll see what happens. It's about getting on midday. I've just had a bit of lunch, and as you can see, there's a warm southwesterly. It's quite warm, trickling down into the corner where I'm fishing. So I've got all 3 rods on the rig that I caught the fish on with the same bait, but I have positioned one in mid water in this bay try and take advantage if the fish move down there. Also there's 2 guys fishing up there, so I don't know, if there's a bit of pressure, if they feel the more leads going in over there with the wind, trying to get themselves warm after the big winter, maybe they'll find themselves down in this corner, so let's hope so. Well, the time's ticking on and I couldn't have asked for any more ideal conditions. Warm wind, cloud building, nice ripple on the surface. Just spoke to the bailiff, reckons there's 100+ fish in this. Is it 4 acres? I'm not sure, but anyway, come on, surely there's another on the cards this afternoon. It's so warm and mild now compared to last night, compared to what it has been. 14 degrees yesterday. They got to start sniffling round. There's hardly anyone fishing, just me and another chap. You know it's going to happen, I can feel it. Right, it's a 3 o'clock update. It's not good news, it's nothing happening. Really gutted really. Thought it would I thought we'd have seen some more action, but all very quiet. Just as my baits had started turning mouldy and I was giving up hope that there would be any more action after such a dead afternoon, after everything looked so promising, we've gone and bagged ourselves another, slightly bigger than before as well. So I'm well happy. Whoa. Why'd you do this to me? Why? Look at that for a lumper. It's got to be close on to £20 of Orchard Place Farm Mirror. And I'm well happy. Makes all the effort and the money worthwhile. Look at the other side. Perfect condition. Perfect condition, these fish. Let's have a look. Come on, calm down. Calm down. There you go. Look, it's a beauty. Let's get some snaps and then I'll get it weighed and I'll let you know. You are fatty bum bum. Lovely. Well, 18 1/4 that one, so quite happy. 2 fish after I was losing all hope. Yeah, as I said, my Richworth's gone a little bit, started to get a bit of mould in them, take on that smell, and I know I've read on the forums that that's alright, that's the sugars coming out or whatever. I just don't feel confident really with it, so I've just nipped back to the car and got some shelf lives. I've got some Solar and some Kevin Nash shelf lives in the car, so I think I'm going to switch to those. I've got some Shellfish Supreme Nash, so they're the same colour as the Salmon Supreme really, and I'll tip those with a bit of mainline. That's the one that had the fish on again. That come really tight to that island actually. The bailiff who came by earlier said it drops away really quite vertical there, so fair enough, so I put one tight to it and that's what produced the fish. So I've had 2 from one in the bay, one off the island, so I'm probably going to put two rods up there now and see if I can get another one in my last remaining time. See if I can get the rods out before dark. I forgot to say about that last bite came as a result of making some stick mix. I was desperate to get another bite, figured that just boilies by themselves weren't working, so crushed up some boilies bloodworm extract, balacan, salty sauce, got the job done.